What I got to give it to you, mama. What I got to give it to you. Oh, hi! Hey, what's up? I'm Chris Norwood. I'm on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. And today, doing a very special episode where I'm going to be ranking the album artwork by a famous rock band, Red Hot Chili Peppers. And they've got a lot of albums. And I'm not just doing the studio albums like I usually do. I'm going to throw in their greatest hits too, because it's got a cover. And it's one of their only compilations that I have by them. I did have some live albums that had some pretty good covers. But we're going to do the studio albums plus the hits. So let's just jump right into it. Now, I do not have all of the discography of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I did at one point, but I got rid of the ones. I downloaded the MP3s and kept that, and then got rid of those physical copies. I still have a lot of the later era, I would say, the later era Chili Peppers. But let's just jump right into this, ranking the album covers by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Coming in, we're going to start with the worst and work our way up to the best. And I'm very excited about this. This is a great idea, recommended by user ZA6. So shout out to you, ZA6, ZA6. Let's just jump right into this. There's some really weird album artwork on this band. Wow, this is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. This is trash. Oh my goodness, let me show you what it is. This is going to be, you gotta see it. This is the Uplift. Bad album title, bad everything. This came out in '87. The Uplift Mofo Party Plan. This thing is a jumbled up mess with a pickle, a human pickle, a blue thing with yellow hair, a pink thing with blue hair. The blue thing is wearing a tie on its head. There's a giant pickle monster over here. There's some people, possibly the Red Hot Chili Peppers, spun around a swirling vortex of toilet water. There's a cartoon cactus, some cartoon stars. This thing is just the worst visual imaginable. Yikes. Coming in next, the second worst looking Red Hot Chili Peppers album. The self-titled debut. Oh! It's okay if you don't see it too good because you don't want to. Don't worry, guys. I got some physical CDs for some of these later ones. This looks like it was drawn with a crayon by a 3-year-old who's almost 4. This one-eyed creature with a giant tongue and 3 teeth. Some other guy over here, possibly Flea. And, okay, so this is the band, I guess. They only have 1 eye and 2 band members. You can see someone else's guitar. You can see a drummer in the background. But, yeah, this is just cartoonish. It's all washed out. The colors are bad. Just really unappealing and really makes my eyeballs hurt almost as much as the music makes my ears hurt on this funk metal, funk rock rap disaster piece. Ow! Coming in next is one that came out around the time that I came out. 1985. This came out a couple months before I was born. And this one actually this is the first on my list anyway, with a actual real photograph. Look at this photograph! Every time it does it makes me puke. Freaky Styley. This one has the band Playing Dress Up. That's it. The Chili Peppers are playing Dress Up. Anthony Kiedis is jumping in the air, as he is known to do. Flea is Uberman. Anthony is in a blue fur coat. There's a trumpet player of some kind. There's people in underwear. And that is it. Someone's swimming. Absolute trash. Don't ever want to look at this again after I make this video. Thanks. As with some of these other ranking the album art videos that I've done, it's really difficult, at least for me anyway, to separate the music from the cover. Because honestly, if I love the music, I'm not going to think much about a weird or ugly cover. But if the music's bad and the album art is bad, you know. So, this next album, I really had to look at a long time to figure out if I like this, because I hated this record. And I looked at the cover and I said, somebody give me the strength to, you know, without bias from the music, to rate this artwork. And it's bad. I can't, I don't like it. It's better than those other, it's better than those first few records for sure. But One Hot Minute, I looked at it for a long time and I was undecided. There's a girl playing a piano or a keyboard, and then there's a little fairy playing some kind of stringed instrument on top of the piano. And then there's some flowers. There's some musical notes and stars. I guess stars are kind of appearing on a couple of albums. And but yeah, I've decided now. This one was kind of, I don't know, it was maybe going to be one of the better ones. But nope, it's still ugly. Not a good album either. Coming in next is going to be, hey, you guys say hey to Buddy back there. Hey Buddy, look. Say hello to YouTube. Like maybe 20 people might see you. Always laying on the couch. Oh, can I show this? Yeah, I can show this. So this next one, another one where I was kind of torn. I was really torn on a lot of these records. Again, for the most part, with an album that I loved, or an album that I've loved my entire life, and then you start looking at the cover when you're doing this, and you're like, oh man, that's really, a lot of albums, even if the cover is iconic, that doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's pleasing to look at for everybody. And this one this next one, and I like this record. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like this record. And the cover is okay. I'll say this one, yeah, this one's alright. Mother's Milk. And it's got, you know, the topless woman and the band are in their stereotypical, you know, shirtless selves. And they're kind of looking up at her. And, I guess she symbolizes the mother. And, you know, it's alright. It's okay to look at. She has it. Blood sugar baby. Oh yeah. Now we can stop looking at the crappy looking images on my phone. And now we can get into where we can look at them and get a really nice look. Got my Red Hot Chili Peppers collection here. And we're going to get right into it. Are you guys ready for the best part of the video? I got these in order, and we're going to go through. We got blah, 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 blah. Okay. Coming in next is going to be what some would argue is one of the best Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. It's not my personal favorite, but it is a darn good 90s record for sure. Rick Rubin produced. This cover, again, we're not into the ones that I love yet. This is kind of like Mother's Milk. This is one. It's not making me vomit out of my eyeballs like some of these other records, like the ones that I mentioned, like the first few. Oh my goodness. Uplift, Mofo, whatever. Gosh, somebody vomited on the top of that one. This one is okay. It's okay, and I'm going to get some shots of me viewing the artwork. Or maybe, hey, oh, I can recreate this. Whoa. Ah! Let me see. It's got the guys. Again, this is a band that kind of just, a lot of bands did that back in the day, where just the band members on the front, and it's never a good idea. Don't do that. And this has their faces, where they're sticking their barbed tongues out, and they're wrapping their tongues all together with each other. Their chili peppers are French kissing each other, and they're all staring at a rose, except for Flea, because his eyes are closed. And there's a flower in each corner, and I guess this is representing blood, sugar, sex, and magic. Not bad, not bad. I feel like it could have been better. I do really like the hand on the back. That's really cool. That could have been a great album cover. Just good record. Good record. Pretty decent artwork. I'm not going to sit around staring at it. I did that enough in the video and for this video, but I like it. It's okay. It's passable. Let's move on to better ones. This next one, again, and I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but this is the one that I really had to separate the listening experience from the physical or the visual artwork, because this is one of my favorite records of all time. And as I was staring at it, I realized it wasn't the most beautiful record of all time, even though it's classic. And I started looking deep into the picture, and it started to freak me out a little bit. 1999's Californication. Like just when I was first, probably about 3 years into me getting into alternative rock, this was just a game changer for me. And Rick Rubin again on this one. Purple on the back, really nice colors, but this cover is really strange. You guys can look at the back while I look at the front. Okay, we're going to do that. Don't care. So you got the simplistic band name and the title of the album. Love the album title. But then you have the swimming pool is filled with this like almost fire, like fiery sky. And the sky, it's not even reversed, because the sky doesn't look like a swimming pool. It looks like the ocean. So it's like the swimming pool and the sky switch places, but the swimming pool was not a swimming pool, but in fact an ocean. And the ocean was, though, surrounded by a rich person's swimming pool. And it kind of left me wondering where they took this picture at. Like, where is this? Then you got the purple clouds on the back. I kind of want to see like the original image before it was photoshopped. If anybody knows where I can see that, I'm going to try to find that myself. But as great as this record is, this is one of my favorite rock and roll records of all time. And as great as this is, I just kept looking at this image and noticing kind of the dock running around on the bottom. And it's it's pleasing enough, but it's not like, whoa, that's a masterpiece. And so, this one was tough, but it's nice to look at, but that's about it. I cannot say enough about the music on this one, but I tried when when I was really struggling to pick these. I was sitting on the floor back there in front of my CD collection. When I was really struggling with these, I tried to hold it up to the wall, and I was like, okay, would I have this album blown up and put on my wall? And that's sort of how I did this. Like if I wouldn't have these on the wall, then maybe that they're not so great. So we haven't got to any that I would have on the wall yet. But I think we're there. I think this next record, I think all the next, we're getting into the good phase. All the next ones are going to be things that I would indeed hang in the halls of Norwood Manor. I'm poor. Coming in next, and this one is I'm With You. It's very simple and yet artistic. I like it. I like the digipack. I think most of their records, except for one, I think the rest of them are going to be on digipack. So you're not going to be getting a glare. So this video is getting better and better as we go. Can't stop the spirit when we need to. This mud is just a bit through. Oh man, I messed that up. Man, never going to be the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Dang it. This is good. It kind of, I don't know what I was going through in 2011. I don't really have an emotional connection. Actually, I do. I kind of, I can kind of place the things that was happening to me in 2011. This album, I'm kind of connected to these songs emotionally and kind of not. Something about the packaging of this one just kind of creeps me out a little bit. It's not the fly, it's not the pill. It's just kind of perhaps the message that this is conveying. I don't know if I like a band where they're sort of like, are we supposed to be taking the pill or are we not supposed to be taking the pill? Are we the fly or is Red Hot Chili Peppers the fly? And will we find out inside? We will not. This is what we'll get inside. Let's take a look. Let's take a deeper look into this one. Oh my goodness, there's another pill. Maybe an alternate cover. Not as good. Definitely not as iconic. I like this one. There's Fleet. There's Fleet. E-I-O-E-I-E-A. There's another alternate fly on a different pill. That is the Red Hot Chili Peppers pill. There's Josh. Really feeling kind of bad for him these days. He's been replaced again. Oh no, the fly died. Oh man, he took too many Red Hot Chili Peppers pills, or I'm With You pills. And you got Anthony Kiedis has ketchup on him. Oh, ladies, watch out. A long time ago. Oh, there's another Chili Peppers pill. What are these pills representing, like, other than the band? I don't know, there's a picture of a random actor or comedian in here, but there he is. And then here's the band. So I like this art. I like this. Ooh, I just now saw the band name is up there on the top, if you can see it. It's white on white, though. It's white on off-white. But just keep in mind that no matter what you're going through, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are with you. And I like that album cover. It's not necessarily iconic, but it really stands out. If I had no idea, if I saw this in a record store and I wasn't sure I just might pick this up on cover alone. Just saying. That's how you know! Right, buddy? Hey, buddy. We're going to zoom in on your Chihuahua self. What's up? Oh! Okay. Buddy doesn't like being on camera. Anyway, the next one is going to be an unusual pick. Oh, man. I really want to start collecting physical music again. It's kind of, you see my CD collection back there. I'm really eager to fill up those bottom shelves and maybe even kick off the DVDs and just have music on there, because who needs DVDs anymore? But we always need CDs. Always. I'm going to be so upset when the CD dies for real. Coming in next is going to be, oh, it smells good. This Greatest Hits. I was initially hesitant to include this, but I like this a lot. This is actually in this ranking. This is my 4th favorite cover by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Really love it. This is a really great hits collection. The band, it's a DVD and CD collection. Really great. If you like the Chili Peppers, you'll love everything about this. It's definitely not a detailed collection of songs, but it's their biggest hits from the beginning until 2003, which is a really great year for music. Really great year for CD releases. I've got some of my favorite CDs came out in 2003. Really good year. The next one is going to be a thick one too. And this is one that is a good one that I really had to stare at a while. And yeah, this one I wasn't sure about at first. I was initially kind of turned off because it was just kind of, the name of the album really big there. But I love Outer Space. And what could be better than the Chili Peppers in Outer Space? Also, look at this gorgeous stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my me. Oh my E-I-O-I-A. Oh-I-O-I-O-O. Ooh. Man, look at that. That is gorgeous. Oh, man, that's a great album, too. Man, it's so good. Please don't strip my mind. Do I sound like Anthony Kiedis? Can't stop addicted to the shindig. My poppy says he's gonna win big. Music, the great communicator. Use 2 sticks to make it in the nature. Can I get 2, maybe even 3 of these? Coming from a space to teach you of the PhDs. Can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read-through. Oh, redemption. Yeah. Are you guys ready? I'm super excited. And these albums, again, something about the music and the artwork together. I can't think of an album that's terrible music and great cover. I'm sure there are some, and maybe I'll do that video one day. But these 2 records are amazing visually and audibly. And I'm kind of thinking about that statement. I may have... No, Let me just show you what album I'm kind of pondering on here. It's going to be the latest. This is my 2nd favorite piece of artwork as far as covers from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And this one, the music is good, but there are some of the weakest moments in their discography since 1999 on this 2016 record, I believe. And yeah, 2016. But this album cover, wow, just I was unsure. But I kept looking, and I was like, you know what? It's better than Stadium Arcadium. It's more artistic than even the weird greatest hits. I really like the artwork on this one. And it's supposed to represent the band members. And you actually, I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't know. I don't remember the story, but I'll show you the back of this. So you got the fox. You got the fox over here. Oh, and you got a girl, a bear, a crow, and ooh, I did pretty good. And then you got the raccoon. Okay, guys, I just cut away to get you some more information to make this video more fun. Woo! Can't stop the spirits when they need you. I know more than can't stop, okay? I've heard every Red Hot Chili Pepper song there is. I've got can't stop. I can't stop playing Get Stop. Can't stop in my head. But I've got the information on this beautiful, this is my second favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album cover, and we're going to talk a little bit about it. The album cover, it's a painting by Kevin Peterson. Yes, I'm reading. According to him, the RHCPs wanted to use his painting Coalition 2 for the cover. I told him it was cool, but not to hound me. Get it? For autographs. Oh, there's no hound on here. I ruined this video. Thanks. So there was also a girl that modeled for something, Chelsea Marie Bradley. This is what I heard when this album first came out, is that each animal was a band member, and I had to cut for a second there because the fox on the back confused me, and I wasn't sure if possibly the girl was not a band member, but it's actually the fox is not a band member. There's no foxes in the human band Red Hot Chili Peppers. There's also no peppers either. It's really confusing. I don't know what type of life the band members are. They might be. I think they're mammals of some kind. But these animals on here represent them. And let's talk about that for a minute, so you don't have to look at my face for a little bit. Normally we get a little more highbrow artsy. Really? Vomit? With squiggly people? Yeah, highbrow artsy. I thought this one is highbrow. This is my second favorite album cover, man. What the heck? Normally we get a little more highbrow artsy. You're kidding. And this just felt extremely warm and human. Even though it's animals, it felt human. It's also us. This is what I heard. I remember hearing this in 2016. Chad is the bear. Excuse me, Will Ferrell is the bear. And who else? Did you guys know that Will Ferrell is the drummer for Red Hot Chili Peppers? It's like my mind was blown. It's like when I discovered that Dave Grohl, I heard somebody talking about Dave Grohl, and I'm like, that's not Dave Grohl, that's the guy from, oh crap, oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get back on track. I'm getting a little wacky here. I just got home from work. So, they usually go a little bit more highbrow and artsy, but this was warm and human. Okay, Will Ferrell is the bear. This is a bear. Flea is the raccoon. I know that's confusing. It doesn't look anything like a flea because the raccoon is representing the flea. You guys get it? Michael Balzery is the flea in the raccoon form in the symbolicness. And so you got Chad is the bear. This is hard to follow. Josh is the girl, which is pretty cool. Flea's the raccoon. And Anthony Kiedis, the front man of Red Hot Chili Peppers, or front creature, is the little raven. That's very interesting to me. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers in a different form. I'm curious as to why that Josh is the little girl and not the fox. Although I get it. I just don't I get it, but I don't get it. Does that make sense? Whew, The Getaway. What a weird, wacky album. Produced by Danger Mouse. Kind of missing Rick Rubin, but at the same time, I understand you can't get stuck in a rut. You can't get stuck in your ways. You can't stop the spirits when they need you. This life is more than just a read-through. My papa says I'm going to win big. Resist the great communicator. Oh man, I'm so awesome. Are you guys ready for my favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of all time? It's one of my favorite albums too, man. This is just, sweet beauty, beauty-miss, holy moly. Everything about this is good. I love the colors. Oh man, I gotta share it with you guys. Yeah, this right here. We gotta take it out. Even the back cover, it looks like they're in a field of some kind, but the band is just like supporting each other through this tremendous emotional upheaval that they're going through, that maybe Warner Brothers was putting them through. Let's look. There's the CD is beautiful. Oh, I just love this texture. It's got this texture on the CD. It's like a really nice book. It's like a sleeve of a book. Oh, smells amazing. Here's the artwork right here. I'm gonna take it out. Oh my goodness. Now, usually if lyrics are like this where you can't read them too well, it makes me angry, but this album is darn near perfect. Anthony, John, By the Way, with Clouds, Flea, Will Ferrell. Bunch of lyrics nobody on earth can read. More lyrics no one can read. Goat. But I love the color. Such a warm, warm tone. Oh, and I love that. That could have been an alternate cover right there. Not as good. It wouldn't have been my favorite. But the Goat Head album. Man, that could have been wild. Oh man. I need to do the research on who actually did the artwork for this, and hey, because this is a video, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The discussion of the greatest Red Hot Chili Peppers cover of all time. And I'm going to give you guys what you really want to hear. Details and information. Why else would you be on YouTube? So, the artwork is credited to Julian Schnabel. He's an American painter and filmmaker. He received a lot of attention in the 80s for his plate paintings set on broken ceramic plates. He's been in a lot of independent films that he's made. And so for Shante, said his girlfriend's father offered to do the album art. So he sent him a mix of the songs so he could get a vibe. And so there we go. It was John Frusciante's girlfriend's father. Interesting. There's a painting of a goat head. There's a blurry black and white photograph of the band. And various scenes of replica glass and plants, stars, and indistinguishable objects. Can't read words today. Which appear to be miniature pole placed in dirt. Single covers for Zephyr Song and Can't Stop the Spirits When They Need You. Both feature the same background, slightly different. pink lettering on the lyrics. But yeah, this is just freaking amazing. I love this blue color. I love the blues, the pinks, the reds. The blue woman. Just really amazing. I never even noticed the palm trees. You got the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The name of the band is sort of transitioning from red to blue, or maybe from blue to red. And there's some graffiti. There's like an axe. You can actually see part of the title on here, by. You can kind of see right there, it says by. And it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. And they're, you know, again on the GOAT version of the album cover, it's actually got the name of the album on there. There you have it, folks. That's gorgeous. I kind of want that on my wall. I know, like, some places actually have criticized the nudity on the cover, but come on, man. It's paint. It's paint. And man, it's just a really great painting. I'm looking at the detail of like her arm, and it's just that color. I don't know what it is about those teals and those blues. And part of it is like a photograph. I don't know if some of that is actually a photograph. It looks like a photograph that was painted over. Like there was a girl standing there and they painted over her with something. But man, even the spine is pretty good looking. Best looking Red Hot Chili Peppers album of all time so far. So yeah, there you go. There's my top two. Top three. While we're here, let's see what the Red Hot Chili Peppers are up to. So it's really not new news anymore that John Frusciante is back in the band, replacing his replacement. So that's all said and done, and they're recording a new album with John Frusciante on guitars instead of Klinghoffer. So let's see what we've got in 2020. No hard feelings. There was a little bit of sadness there. But in January of this year, Will Ferrell confirmed that the Chili Peppers had been working on a new album with John Frusciante. On February 8th, John Frusciante performed with the band for the first time in 13 years. Super exciting, at the memorial service held by Tony Hawk Foundation for Andrew Burkle, late film producer, son of billionaire Ronald Burkle. The band's first full shows with Frusciante were scheduled in May, but were canceled for 2020 problems. In August, which is pretty recent, oh man, yeah, I saw this. My dad actually scared me. Me and my dad were hanging out, and he's like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers guitar player died the other day. And I was like, what? John Frusciante? And he's like, I don't know who it was. And I'm like, no! It's sad. Jack Sherman passed away August 20th this year at 64. The band thanked him for all the good times, bad times, and in between times. And last month, we got Red Hot Chili Pepper news last month. Will Ferrell on drums. No, I don't think he sings. Cowbell. He does cowbell and drums, mostly cowbell. He said the Chili Peppers have been in talks with Reuben to produce their next album, which I'm very excited about. I felt like possibly they were going to be doing another one with Danger Mouse. I thought that I'd heard about that, but it may have been that record that they kind of tossed in the trash that they were working on with, before the guitar player switch happened. So I was kind of excited about them maybe getting more experimental, but you know what? Rick Rubin can produce experimental records, and he definitely makes great rock and roll records and great rap records. So it's a good fit. When it's a good fit, it's a good fit. He's made multiple albums with the band now, and they know they know how to work together. So I'm Chris Norwood. I'm trying to listen to every song ever recorded. Huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. Big Green Day dork as well. Those color bands just know how to do it. So if you like that, if you like this video, please like and subscribe and share and all that jazz and all that rock and roll. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. My toppy says I'm gonna win big. Music, the great communicator, used to sticks to me. Why is that one stuck in the... There's so many better songs. I like that one. By the way, I tried to say I missed you. I know these lyrics, guys. I've grown up with these. I got just by you and closer than much to you, and what am I supposed to do? And lay on, 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 lay on. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to pull it off. Way upon the mountain where she died, all I ever wanted was your life. Deep inside the canyon I can't hide, all I ever wanted was your life. Nope. In you. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys. Subscribe.